Blue Devil Advocate. We have explosions, kittens, and Brent.
Hello and welcome to the Blue Devil Advocate.
We're going to take a look at how our student laptop program has affected our students' learning. And last but not least, we're going to take a look and see how the preparations for field day are coming along.
But first, let's go to Anthony Landry and Melissa Norman for their report on how the laptop program is benefiting our students.
Attendance, ACT scores, graduation rates. Is MRH on the right track compared to other schools? How is our laptop program affecting our way of learning? We have done research comparing our school's ACT results, attendance, graduation rates, and dropout rates to 5 other schools surrounding the district, as well as the Missouri state average. We wanted to find out if the computer program has given our students an advantage over those in other districts that don't have a similar program. We've highlighted 2 areas that give a good snapshot of how our district compares to these other districts: ACT results and graduation rates. Our results show that Clayton had the highest average ACT score in 2010 of the schools we looked at, scoring 26.0 with almost 91% of graduates taking the test. Second was Brentwood with an average ACT score of 23.5 and over 75% of graduates taking the test. Third was Melville with an average score of 22.2 with 69% of graduates taking the test. The Missouri average ACT score is 21.6 with 76% of seniors taking the test. Fourth was Bayless with an average score of 20.4 with 48% of graduates taking the test. Coming in 5th place is Hancock with an average ACT score of 19.4 with 50% of graduates taking the test. Finally, at the bottom of the list, Maplewood with an average score of 19.1 and only 66.7% of graduating seniors last year having taken the test. But the ACT is not the only measure of our school's academic success. We've also compared Maplewood to surrounding districts and the state average on graduation rates in order to get a better picture of where we stand. In 2010, Clayton had the highest graduation rate at 99%. Brentwood came in second in our survey at 98.6%. Bayless graduated 97.5% of their seniors in 2010. Maplewood came in 4th on graduation rate in 2010 at 91.1%. Melville was 5th with 88.1%. The state average graduation rate for Missouri was 85.7% in 2010. Hancock finished last in our survey at 85.3%. We are the only school of those in the study that has computers for our middle school, high school, and staff members. But how is having these computers actually improving our education?
First of all, laptops in and of themselves are never going to make a difference any more than having a pencil is going to make a difference. What it does is with good teaching and good opportunities, it can exponentially change what education is and how prepared students are when they leave school. We haven't seen that much difference in graduation rate and dropouts.
There isn't really any specific data that says that the laptops alone are the key determining factor in where we are in relation to achievement. Technology helps, and a lot of the services that I mentioned utilize technology as maybe even the delivery method or one of the ways that we go about affecting student achievement. But technology is in no way the only thing that affects achievement. Yes, in our budget projections for the next 5 years, we've included the 1-to-1, 7 through 12, as we've included those numbers and the cost for that in our budget projections. So as we look at our budget in the future, we have accounted for the 1-to-1. So there is no plans to cut it short. As a matter of fact, the plans are to keep it moving forward because honestly, that's the right thing to do.
Our computers have become a regular part of our curriculum and are used for almost all of our work. But so far, the data does not definitively show whether they are helping us or not. When will we know if the cost is worth it? It's not just about simple dollars. The money spent on our computers could hire more elective teachers or provide resources for the classes we have. It remains to be seen whether the computers are actually helping the students, but it is clear that they will be part of our school for the foreseeable future. Back to the studio.
Thanks, guys. And now we go to Amber Perry and Brad Swedlin for their report on the preparations for field day.
Games, food, and tons of fun. That's right, Field Day's fast approaching. What can we expect from Field Day? Well, let's see what we can find out.
When Field Day will be will depend on when the end of the year is. Right now, the most likely case is a Friday in May. The plans are to have it unless something unforeseen comes up. We haven't finalized the requirements for Field Day this year. We had a meeting with Mr. Grauer yesterday, and we talked about taking care of people on an individual basis who maybe haven't earned the right to be at Field Day, but we will probably need to sit down and talk with Dr. Henke to see if there's going to be any attendance requirements or anything like that. The Field Day activities will be decided by student council members, and so the next time we have a meeting, we'll make a big list of activities that are possible, and then probably we'll have people on different committees, like an indoor committee and an outdoor committee, and they'll help decide what sounds like the most fun.
The fundraisers for Field Day are going good so far. We have one in the process, and we're going to be doing probably 2 more fundraisers. For Field Day, we're not sure what all activities we're going to be having. Probably the usual, whatever sports anyone wants to play in jousting. We're seeing how much money we raise so we know what activities we can get.
True, we didn't exactly have a Field Day last year, and no one really knows for sure what's in store this year, but that hasn't kept students from keeping high expectations.
And what kind of things are you expecting for this year's Field Day?
I'm expecting the thing. What's that thing called?
I don't know.
The with the jousting, and football, and all that fun stuff we had our freshman year.
The things I expect for Field Day is great weather. Phenomenal, activities, good planning, and just a great day with teachers and students.
I asked, can we have a Power Puff game? So,
what is a Power Puff game?
It's when the girls play football and the boys cheer.
Maybe a talent show. I'm expecting to have a blasted Field Day. I expect a bounce house, a couple ice cream cones, and lots of snow cones. Yeah.
Burn, baby. I want like a water balloon fight, and like, you remember that one year when we stood on those things and hit each other with the sticks? I want another one of those.
Yeah, it's fun.
If you have any ideas as far as activities we should include in our Field Day, you are more than welcome to share them with Ms. Stocker. Let's make this a Field Day we can remember. Back to the studio.
And that concludes another episode of the Blue Devil Advocate.
See you next time.
Now we go to Ebony Notice. Ebony Notice.
Ebony Notice. You go to the north on.
Now we go to Ebony Notice and their investigation on the school green initiatives.
Come on, man, we're running out of time. We really are. And then it'll cut. Okay. Brett, you sit where he's sitting.
Did you wink?
No.
No, don't do it. Thanks, Ebony.
And now we go to Amber Prairie and Brad Swidlin for their Stop laughing.
Yeah, don't laugh.
Jellyfish.
Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight.